Howdy everyone, it's Reese, aka Bearman Prime, on this November 18th. Welcome back to my Read the Bible in a Year series. Thank you again for joining me. God bless you all. Card in the top right hand corner for the rest of the playlist, and please hit the like button, subscribe button, and notification bell. I really do appreciate it. Alright, so Paul is on his way to Rome, slowly but surely, but at this point in the journey, he's found himself stranded. The ship he was on has crashed into an island. They don't know which island it is, but we know that it is the island of Malta. And they will figure it out as well too here in a little bit. So they're trying to, survive and see if they can get picked up and try to make their way over to Rome from here. So let's go back to Acts chapter 28 today and start in verse 1. When we were safe on land, we learned that the island was called Malta. The people who lived there were very good to us. It was raining and very cold, so they built a fire and welcomed all of us. Paul gathered a pile of sticks for the fire. He was putting the sticks on the fire, and a poisonous snake came out because of the heat and bit him on the hand. When the people living on the island saw the snake hanging from his hand, they said, "This man must be a murderer. He did not die in the sea, but justice does not want him to live." But Paul shook the snake off into the fire and was not hurt. The people thought he would swell up or fall down dead. They waited and watched him for a long time, but nothing bad happened to him. So they changed their opinion. They said, "He is a god." There were some fields around the same area. They were owned by a man named Publius, the most important Roman official on the island. He welcomed us into his home and was very good to us. We stayed in his house for 3 days. Publius's father was very sick. He had a fever and dysentery, but Paul went to him and prayed for him. He laid his hands on the man and healed him. After this happened, all the other sick people on the island came to Paul, and he healed them too. The people on the island gave us many honors, and after we had been there 3 months and were ready to leave, they provided us everything we needed for our trip. We got on a ship from Alexandria that stayed on the island of Malta during the winter. On the front of the ship was the sign for the twin gods. We stopped at the city of Syracuse. We stayed there 3 days and then left. We came to the city of Rhegium. The next day, a wind began to blow from the southwest, so we were able to leave. A day later, we came to the city of Puteoli. We found some believers there who asked us to stay with them a week. Finally, we came to Rome. All right, so they're on this island of Malta. It's not, a deserted island. Clearly, it's in Roman control. Rome, there are people there already, and so they welcome these people, these shipwrecked survivors. They build a fire for them, let them stay for a little while, and then we see this crazy happening with the snake. So a poisonous snake, something they clearly recognize that is poisonous and will kill you, launched out of the fire that they had built and bit Paul on the hand right there, right? And remember, at this time, Paul is, fairly old and fairly beat up in his day. He's pretty fragile. So, a snake bite should have been a death sentence for him, really. But he just shook it off. He literally just shook the snake off. And he was fine. Why is that? Because God, remember? God, Jesus, is not going to let Paul die before he gets to Rome. Okay, he's got a job to do. So he's going to keep him alive no matter what. And so they stay there. They start healing everyone on the island there while they're waiting this out. And then after 3 months, they were able to leave finally. So they stay there 3 months, probably through the winter. And then they're able to sail on. And they stop at various places, Syracuse, Rhegium, Puteoli, and then finally they have made it to the city of Rome. And that is where we're going to pick it up there tomorrow. Thanks again for joining me. I sure do appreciate it. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Bye.